Looking forward to that.
Righto, ready to roll?
Yes.
We're good?
Yeah, let's do it.
First on the team
It's great to have you with us.
from Memphis, Tennessee.
Get your VCRs ready. Get your VCRs ready.
Make it squeal like a pig, Johnny. Squeal like a pig.
Big John Daly.
Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of the Preferred Lies podcast, the home of good golf and better chat. My name's Reese. I'm your host for this evening. Joining me, as always, an esteemed panel of excellence. To my direct right, Mr. Kingman. How you going, mate?
Great, Mr. Reese. How you going, bro?
Pretty solid. Pretty 9 out of 10.
Oh, that's
Hell
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. I've just had this creamy, and that's lifted it from a 7 to a 9. So
Yeah, how good's Bilson's?
Bilson's are good. If you're ever looking for a flavour, jump on the creamy. Speaking of creamy, Mr. Sim Wu, how are you, mate?
Good evening, Nick. How are you? Kingy, Mitch, welcome.
Flying today. How's things in the world of Sim Wu? You've been jet setting a bit, mate.
I flew to Melbourne to have a blue-haired girl make me coffee, and it was fantastic.
Blue hair girls make good
They
coffee.
do. That's why I flew to Melbourne.
Yeah, Smurfette. She does good things.
Yep.
Mitchie, how you going, mate?
Unreal, mate.
It's good to have you here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
How you feeling?
Pretty good, actually. I was telling Kingy in the green room that hit some drivers today, so we're back.
Some big dogs.
We're back. Got no pain, no nothing. So, and actually hit them pretty good. So,
Were you doped out of your eyeballs?
I haven't had any pain relief.
None
But
except for a
before-
Bilson's creamy.
Except for this Bilson's creamy.
The
But
best kind.
supposed to be playing on Monday,
Big money match, I hear. Apparently.
apparently.
Yeah, money match Monday.
It's news to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully I get Friley on my on my team.
He's in some hot form,
He's
isn't
in
he?
great
Yes.
form. But yeah, might take some before then. But yeah, going really well. Very happy.
What else are you going to take on Monday? It's Labor Day. You can tell us.
Might have a beer.
Yeah, good call. Hey, I just want to say a big good morning to Mr. Frylord. He's the first listener every week, and yeah, he just wants to show him a bit of love. So big good morning to you, mate. It's early. You're on your way to work. You're probably a coffee deep by now. So I just want to say, do your best today, son. We all love you.
A coffee or a mother?
Mother.
Yeah. Well, yeah, coffee laced with mother. You reckon?
No, just mother.
Just straight up
Straight
mother.
mother, yeah.
Like the OG one. He would have put a lot of stock in the OG one. You reckon?
Injected.
Yeah, just the thick
Straight in.
syrup. Boys, what's been happening this week in your lives in the golf world? Have we played much golf? We've been doing any hitting? Mitch, you've been down the range, you said. You've been grinding. Your back's feeling a lot better. You're hitting driver and you got a match on Monday. Things are looking up for you, mate.
Yeah. Trying to get back on the grind. So I got Club Pros end of July. So yeah.
Is that the target?
Yeah. So I've kind of had that circled on the calendar for the last couple of years and never gone any good. So my game is feeling in a much better spot at the moment, even coming out of the injury. Yeah, just need a few more reps on course, competition based as well. So getting just a little more sharper in that regard, I think, is gonna be the biggest thing for me. But yeah, looking forward to it.
What area do you reckon you got to sharpen up the most in? What's your
I think it's just playing, like
Yeah.
actually being under the pump. Like it's all good playing up here at home and going out and having a few beers and all that kind of stuff.
is that not how you're supposed to do it?
Well, it depends on where you're playing, I suppose. But yeah, in the years past, it's really hard because I work Mondays, which is when the open matches are on for the PGA. So it makes it really tricky for me to actually get out and play an event. So I played the Toowoomba Open match, and yes, it's at home, but I could even feel myself just not being quite there mentally. Like it's a little bit different.
Hard to flip that switch.
A little bit, yeah. It's just that to get the juices flowing again. Yeah, all it takes is one event, one round kind of thing to just flick the switch, and all of a sudden you're back into it.
Just
and you're
trigger and you're in that
yeah.
competitive
Yeah.
fucking, I'm in the zone, you're in the
Yeah.
flow state. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like going, okay, this is the shot that I'm going to hit. This is the only thing that matters. That's it. Like it doesn't matter what's going on around you. Like
Bit of Eminem.
yeah, well, yeah, something like that.
One shot.
That's it. One opportunity.
Love it. Simo, have you been out there battling around, mate?
I'm just trying to get Mitchell's juices flowing. That's what I'm about at the moment.
I reckon 3 more creamies, he'll be on his way.
He will be. I did, mate. I went out on Saturday, so I had a bit of not a first, but a first in a long time for me. So some of you may know I broke my ankle in 2024,
You have
playing
to have surgery.
No, playing silly buggers out at Gordon Country. And I haven't walked a full 18 holes since then because it's always been just still a little bit sore. And I've been walking 9 holes a lot. So I decided on Saturday because the weather was pretty cool.
Yep.
And I wasn't playing with any large group of friends where we wanted to muck around and do whatever. So I thought I'll just push me buggy. And I did that, and it was very hard.
Wasn't easy.
No, it wasn't easy. It was probably harder than I thought it was going to be.
Especially with hole 5 being out too, and you got to make that long walk all the way from 4 to 6 now too.
And we teed off on 10, so I had 8, then 9 to finish off.
gross.
Long push up those hills. So pretty strange thing for a guy who owns a golf buggy to do, walk 18 holes, but I did it anyway. Ended up having 33 points.
It's pretty solid.
So it wasn't too bad. 2 doublés that I don't really want to talk about, and a P on 6 where I hit my drive. It went right to a spot where I would normally find it, and it had disappeared off planet Earth. So
Venetial.
as you do when you're walking, I didn't walk back to the tee. I just picked up and carried on. Could have scrambled a point out of it, but just didn't feel like it. So yeah, that was good.
That's a pretty decent score with some doublés and a P.
Well, do you know what it's decent with? It's decent with a scratch rating of 2 under par of
True.
66. Sure, there's some easy holes out there, but it's also not.
You still got to get them.
You're still going to get them, exactly, when
Still
you're
gotta get
an
'em.
amateur golfer.
So on that rating, because we do all the grades for the competitions,
So it's Mitchell's fault. Yeah, right. Thanks,
but
Mitch.
so this last Saturday, the grades were like 0 to 8, 8 to 13, and then 8 to 13. 13 was C grade or something like
right.
that. So there was 184 players, and only 20 people were over the handicap of 20.
Yeah,
It was
right.
wild. So if we went on honour board grading, which is 0 to 11, 12 to 18, 19 plus, it was like 130 in A grade, 60 or something in B grade, and then only 20 in C or something. Like it was stupid. Stupid. But we were trying to work it out, and it's because of the rating, and everyone loses like 2 to 3 shots. So everyone's kind of come straight down. So,
Into the big smoke.
well, it's going to make it tricky for monthly medal. Like if you're in C grade, you're going to be laughing because you're only going to be playing against
A handful.
15 other people.
Yeah, good call. Wow. Well, speaking of A grade, Adam King, how are you going, man?
I'm going all right, mate.
Yeah, you solid?
Golf's been all right. We played, you and I got out on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. I
Had a nice
remember
little round. Memorable round, obviously.
Yeah, well,
I had Big T-Mac come up today to play a round as well, so I shot 3 over today. I think I shot about the same on Saturday too, I believe. Yeah, I'm just having a bit of trouble getting the ball in the hole at the moment, but found the driver today a little bit straighter than what I hit it over the weekend, and we had pennants on the weekend as well. So big shout out to Timsy, he gave me a little bit of a touch-up. We slapped it around a little bit. There was some nice holes in there, but we're kind of scrambling, a lot of halved holes with bogeys, and weren't too many birdies out there between the pair of us. So it was a bit of a slap. I threw a nice little shot into 15A into the wind, hit an 8 iron
I was shot of
to
the day.
about 12 foot, and then rolled in the birdie putt there, which was a
In front of the captain too.
good little pump, and then pulled my 4 iron into the trees on the left hand side, but it down 15B, and it luckily spat it out to about 160, 155 out to a tucked white flag. Thought I'll just smooth my 7 iron here. Got the Yankee boys, and it bounced on the road and jumped over the fucking into OB. So yeah, I was that kind of put a stop to my charge home.
The comeback was on.
Lost that hole and then was dormy, and then I think I won 16,
16,
didn't
yeah.
I? Yeah, and then
Coming up 17.
17 just got a little bit excited with my driver and pushed one into the trees. Had a nice 3-wood up, and then threw a good 9 iron just off the front left side and missed the birdie putt. And Timsy was up there with 2 putts for birdie. So that was the end of it there. City got the win, so they returned the favour of us beating them at home. They beat us at home. Now we head off to Warwick with a must win, and I think we have to win 4 or 5 points out there to make the final now. So bit of pressure.
Tied at the top.
Yeah, so a lot of golf going on at the moment, which I'm loving, but I'm ready to have less pressure golf.
Yeah, some more relaxed vibe type of spec. Yeah, love that. I been out there working a little bit, and we on that round on Saturday. We went out to the range, and I think I shanked like 8 in a row in the warm up, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go back and just get my money back. I think this is not good. And then I just had one of those moments. I don't even know how it happened, but I just had like a epiphany, and fucking one just jumped off, and I was like, oh, I've just got to do that. Like just
And you did. You struck the
just do
ball
that
really well
3 or
all
4 more
day.
times. Yeah, and actually played okay, which was cool for the first time in a long time. So very happy with that. Me and Fremos, big shout out to the Volcano, who's an avid listener. We went out yesterday and got in like 5 holes before the sun beat us. So it was good. Yeah, got a little something going. So yeah, we'll see how that progresses. Watch this space. For more exciting golf news, though, we're going to go live to the Wanker Anchors to my right here, boys. What have you got in the world of golf news for us?
It's action packed again, Nick, as usual. It's all happening. Unfortunately, a lot of it does centre around our live golfers. So there was a little rumour that came out late last night that the next event, which it is in June, which is the Live New Orleans, which was a new event for them on the calendar, I believe.
So not the upcoming.
Yeah, the upcoming.
Oh, there's one on this weekend, isn't it?
Doesn't say so on the schedule online. So the rumor was that it was going to get cancelled because they hadn't found funding yet to be able to host the event, which was sort of in line with the stuff that we had heard 2 weeks ago that the PIF funding was being pulled. So I haven't seen an official announcement yet. Probably by the time this podcast comes out, it would be official.
Didn't I put one in the content chat?
Put it in content.
Yeah, okay. So they have. That's right, they did, and they stated in the official announcement that it was due to the heat. We're not going to be playing
The heat that the Saudis are applying.
well, that the lack
No
of
money.
heat, no money. So they've made a decision to explore moving it to a new window later this fall, which allows them to avoid peak summer heat and the clouded global sports calendar, while ensuring that the course is in tip-top condition as fans and players expect. So they've had to obviously go to the governor of Louisiana, who give them money to host events. That's how
Is that
the
Colonel
golf sort of
Sanders?
stuff works. Yep.
Yep.
And Waterboy as well.
Mamdoulah
Bobby
Oblong
Boucher.
Ghana.
Yep. So they had to go to them and say, hey, look, we've got your money, but we want to push it down the road a little bit further. What they're saying, so that it's more favourable conditions for their tournament, whether it be less busy schedule so they can get more piece of the pie with regards to people coming to it or whatnot. We don't know. But we also do know that they're desperately trying to probably find sponsors and everything for the event so they can make money on it. So
Yeah, it's going to scare a lot of people off with that, like the live pulling funding.
You
Like,
would
it's gonna
imagine
spook some people.
Yeah, you'd imagine that a lot of the players are talking now about exit strategies. So there was a couple of posts about the DP World Tour being inundated with requests or discussions with current live players. We're trying to work out where they would go if it does finish. So that's disappointing. The other news that I have is the announcement of I think it was a month or two ago we saw that McLaren, the automaker, were getting into the golf
Space.
and they've announced it in the last 24 hours that their clubs are out.
Out there.
And
Justin Rose?
Justin Rose and Ian Poulter.
Ian Poulter too.
Ian
yeah.
Poulter.
Yeah, so obviously it's a British theme because it's a British company, McLaren. So Rosie's actually going to be playing them at the Cadillac Championship this weekend.
That'll be cool to see.
They don't look horrible. One of them looks like a 3D printed Cobra iron, and the other one looks like an old school TaylorMade, almost RAC style iron or a Nike
I
sort
had
of.
racks.
Yeah.
They were good.
So
Racks.
they've used styling cues, I think we call it, from stuff that's out there in the market, and they look reasonable. So good on them. I wish them nothing but good health.
I love that from you.
Thanks.
We'll tag them in this video. I'm sure they'll respond. Mitch, have you got something for us in the golf space? She sort of hid it from us. She said, I'll go after you, Simwer. I've got something.
It's not in the golf space, but got an announcement that baby number 2 is on the way. So due in November.
Hey, nice, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations, mate. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Pretty
news.
cool.
Very good.
So,
Mitch Jr.
well, yeah, there's already one. I don't know a number Number 2 might be an absolute.
Yeah,
just,
that might be the end of Sydney, I reckon.
yeah. So yeah, no, very, very,
November.
very excited. November.
Oh, how exciting.
So-
That's
Very,
only
very
just
cool.
down the road.
Yeah,
How good.
yeah, very exciting. Been a hard slog there for a bit, so no, good to get a result.
Put the workbench to rest for a little bit, mate.
Yeah,
Hang up
Yeah,
your
you're
boots.
going nice up.
Yeah,
Hang
the,
the boots
the,
up.
the next 15 years, yeah.
The sore back makes so much more sense now. Like literal shagger's back. How good. My back got sheared off from humping. How good. Wow, that's awesome, man. You've caught me off guard. That's fantastic.
Fuck yeah, how good.
Great job, man. Well
What better-
done. And
what better
big
way
congrats to
to-
Sydney as well.
Yeah, what better way to announce it than on a dirty little podcast on a Wednesday
Yeah.
night with the boys drinking some creamy vodkas.
Creamy vodkas and McLaren irons. How good. Let's move on, boys. I mean, it's pretty hard to after that, but we might jump into the front nine side of things and get into the preview side of the golf space. Brought to you by our mates at Build Ride Innovations. Give Jack a ring. He loves talking on the phone. I get snaps from a few of the boys on site, and that's all he's ever doing. So you need to get on to Jack because he loves a yarn. And he'll yarn to you. Tell him we sent you, and he might hook you up. Who knows? We were at Zurich Classic this week, boys, the team event, the only team event on the PGA. And it was the brothers Fitz getting it done. And with that, Alex gets a 2-year exemption and entry into those signature events that we thought Brooks would be a bit hungry for. What do we make of the win from the brothers Fitz, fellas?
it's pretty bloody cool to watch.
Was pretty
It was
cool.
very cool.
That last shot out of the sand was poetry.
Yeah, it was very like there was some early calls for the shit task force to be making some
After the double bogey on 14, was it? 13? Or 12 even?
12
Yeah.
and then I think they parred 13 and then
bogeyed the
bogeyed
next.
14 or 15 or something like that. It was the wheels were falling off there. But a really good up and down on the 16th when
Alex from off the back, yeah.
after Fitzy hit it out of the lip of the in the rough on the lip of the bunker, and then that shot that Alex hit off the 17th tee to that back left flag, was unbelievable. Like with so much on the line, doesn't really matter for Maddie, but definitely for Alex. Like that would have been like that
fuck
takes
yeah,
him
man.
nuts.
And then
yeah.
his brother like missed the putt by a fucking mile, left
Yeah.
it short and
Yeah.
low. Like
He
absolute
made it up on
horrible
the next
putt.
hole though.
He did.
With that tee shot and then the bunker shot. Like that tee shot was way down there. Like
Pinged.
just smoked it. So very cool. But yeah, 2.5 years on the PGA Tour into the rest of the signature events. It's
It's pretty good going.
very, very good.
And he gets into the players next year as well, I think I heard.
Players and the
And the
PGA
PGA.
Championship.
PGA this year, yeah.
So
This year? Next year?
This year.
This year.
Yeah. Probably next year as well. I don't know how the exemptions work there, but yeah, very, very cool. Very
Good
cool.
to see. What were your thoughts, Simo?
I didn't watch a whole heap of this because I'm just not a massive fan of that tournament.
The team sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't quality golf.
It's
Like, it
in-
really wasn't. There was drama, but that was the only thing that got
Yeah.
me watching it on the Monday morning.
In my opinion, and you can take this or leave it, I don't give a fuck. It should be after the Masters.
Straight after.
Yep.
You wouldn't get anyone playing
I
though.
know, it's a mule event anyway. Who gives a fuck? Like, get the mules in there.
Wow.
Get them playing the team event.
I don't hate it. I don't hate the take.
Well, they all have to go play the, what's the one we had the other week? The signature event straight after.
Yeah, that was rough.
RBC.
Make the Zurich a signature event. Make all the best players play together.
I don't know. I just feel like it's
I think King, you just had an aneurysm there for a little bit. Wow.
No, that would be horrible.
yeah. I don't know.
Not a fan?
Because it means something to Alex Fitz because he got in on the back of his brother. They both played pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. Alex played pretty well. He did his bit.
I didn't realise he's up there in the DP tour. He's
Six or
like
something.
6
Yeah.
or something. Like
Yeah.
he's
Like in the four
He's
ball
had a good
best
year.
ball, it was pretty much 50-50 on both rounds. With birdies, like if you look through the scorecard, you can see Alex contributed pretty significantly. It's hard to know what he shot on the other ones, whether they were doubles or triples or anything, but
I just think it's in the wrong spot. Whether it goes directly after one of the majors or not, I just think it's in the wrong spot.
I thought this would be the last time they're doing it. Did I hear that right?
I'm not
You
sure.
haven't heard?
I
I'm
didn't hear
pretty
that.
sure.
I haven't heard. No.
I think it is. I've
Well, they might
got
have
an
more,
inkling.
a bit more space to move it now that the Hawaiian sort of swings off the schedule. Is that going to create a bit more room to move some stuff around? Do you think?
It would make sense to probably move it. but I think you need a point of difference in format. Like I think it can get a little bit monotonous just having week in, week out, 72 hole stroke play. Here, like it's just most of the time, unless you and
What about
this
a
is-
match play?
Yeah, you can have a match play event because there's no match play event
No, we
anymore.
used to have
they
that,
they got rid of that because that was kind of in a spot like around the Masters in the lead up to it. So it was kind of like 2 or 3 weeks before it was within that Texas swing kind of thing. But yeah, I think you need a point of difference in format for probably getting the younger demographic where they're seeing lots of birdies, lots of action kind of stuff. Whereas for us, like we like watching golf, whether it's a bogey fest or birdie fest. We don't care because we like watching golf. But like if you've got someone who's new to the game, they just want to see lots of action, lots of birdies. So when the Fitz bros go and shoot 57 in a 4-ball best ball, they're like, oh, that's awesome. Like, how good's that?
How
Like-
good,
Like,
yeah.
I don't even think as a 4-person we'd be able to do that, all that kind of stuff. So, like, I think it probably needs refining potentially. I don't know, but I like that it's a point of difference. But yeah, maybe in the schedule it doesn't fit. I don't know.
Let us know your thoughts. If you've got thoughts either way on that one, flick us an email or drop us a DM. We'd love to hear from you around that. Should it be moved? Should it be changed? What would you like to see in its place? Let us know and reach out. Like, share, subscribe, do all the good things. There are a few notable miscuts here. Probably Shane Lowry and Brooks Koepka headlining that. Didn't quite gel, which made it sort of tough when you haven't got those bigger headlines playing on the weekend. You kind of want those guys out there to draw a few more eyeballs on there. Were there any other blokes you were surprised didn't make the cut, fellas?
Yeah, Cammy D and Ogilvy didn't make the cut, which was very
Shock.
disappointing. Yeah,
Poor Oaks.
and the man crush himself, no good either.
Yeah, Jordan Smith just
Didn't hold up his
collapsed.
end of the.
No,
Let him
it's-
down.
I can't in good faith say that. There's a lot of water in Louisiana, so Haotong was just frothing the swimming. He's a desert golfer. He's not a water golfer.
Yeah, copy that.
Speaking
Same.
of Poms, Dan Brown, not of TGC fame, but of the PGA Tour fame, that video that I sent you guys where they took him out into New Orleans and down whatever it is, the
Bourbon Street.
Street. That was a really good video. Like
Yeah.
that, there was some really good chat in that, and how he had to move his wedding, like he put a wedding ring on off his other hand because like people were trying to pick him up and all that kind of stuff. Like it was, I think the PGA Tour needs to do more of that. Like get the players
Bit more candid, yeah.
but with those guys that have a bit of personality.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys follow BFB or whatever it is, which is like Dan Brown's kind of group. There's like a whole heap of them that he kind of travels around with, and they do videos. Like they did videos at Waste Management and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think he missed the cut, and then he was in at the party hole and chumming it up with everyone and just getting on the drink and like there's
Just having a good time.
yeah, just having a good time. Like this guy is like you or I, but is unbelievable at golf and just posts it all over his Instagram. Like it's really quite good to see. I think it's a breath of
'Cause
fresh air.
That's Mardi Gras City, isn't it? That's where they do
Yeah,
the Mardi Gras and they do all
pretty
the
sure.
beads.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Get their fucking. It's a good day. It's a good day. I couldn't think of the word then. We pretty much touched on all the other things I had on here anyway. We loving the team events. Some yes, some no. Most no's. Short thing with Adam King though. Do you want to talk to us about this one?
Yeah, we got back on the winners wagon, thank God. So we had Fitzbros for a top 5. I think it had it paying $2 or $3.50 or something, $3.20 or something or other. The other one we actually had Haotong in the match bet multi, and he let us down. So or his
Snorkel.
partner did, one of the two. So we missed out on that one, but we're back in the winner circle. So a little bit of extra slush in the sports bet account ready
Top
for the
up.
Cadillac.
Are we allowed to talk about making a top 5 bet on the favourites and calling it a win?
If it pays $3,
I think
you can talk about it if you want.
Win's a win.
wins a win.
Better than the 8 losses I've had in a row.
Yeah, okay. Got to get them somehow, I guess.
Yeah, just a little confidence builder heading in. You know,
I
Just-
think
just a little-
if you double your money, at least double your money, I think it counts. Like if it was $1.08 or something like that, it's a bit different.
yeah,
but,
I'd have some concerns.
but you tripled your money,
360 is a good bet.
almost quadrupled.
Okay, I'll take that.
If you backed a winner at 360 on the weekend, you'd be pretty stoked, wouldn't you? Like if you're chasing horses, you paid $3, you'd be like, yeah, that's
Backed
pretty good.
way shorter.
Don't be silly, back Bubba Tilly. Let's move on. Wait, any more reviews? Do we have any other things? that
Nelly
happened?
Calder won the Chevron
Yeah.
Classic, the fifth women's major,
Yep.
convincingly too. By four or five?
4 or 5 or something
Smashed
like that.
Bernd Wiesberger won
Volvo?
the China Open, Volvo China Open at Enhanced.
Bernd.
Yeah, Bernd Wiesberger. So he's back on deck again this week at the Turkish Opens.
And
Backing up.
I said that at Macca's after 12 beers. I'm like, you burn fist burger. Like I was, yeah, so anyway.
Cam Jong. Cam Jong. John.
Jong in.
Kim Jong at the Volvo.
Got-
Cameron John.
Cameron John got his ticket punched to the Open this year for his second place finish at the Singapore Open.
Yep.
So he had a final round 66 or something like that.
Pulling out.
And snagged second. And he's going over to the Open Championship, which is really cool. He's had a really good year here in Australia and
That's
doing good
Yeah.
things overseas. So shout out to Cam John.
He's on the way up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tag him in the video. We love his stuff. Cadillac Championship, fellas. I tagged just early, just before we get onto the whole full preview. The trophy, I actually thought the trophy was real cool. I think I sent it in the content chat. It's like sort of modeled after a really nice looking swing. And I just think that's cool how they do those little touches. I had no idea. Like there's some things you learn about here and there. And just to see that and the work they put into it I thought that was really interesting. I don't know about you guys, but it was pretty cool.
Was cool.
Mitchell, you're going to talk to us about the course.
Yes.
Where are we?
So we're at Trump Doral playing, I'm pretty sure it's the Blue Monster, isn't it?
Blue Monster.
So,
This is where Liv played last year.
correct, yeah. So
One of Trump's courses.
Haven't they got like a gold
I was going to say,
statue?
they've
of
got a
old
massive big gold statue. With,
Literally just got put up.
Is it where his wife's
20,
buried?
it's 20 foot tall.
I think that's the golf course that his wife of probably 3 or 4 wives ago is buried there because then you don't get taxed
Because it's the cemetery.
because of cemetery. So he's only one body buried, but he doesn't have to pay land
We had the
tax.
best cemeteries.
But so it's a long course. It's very, very long. So it's 76 to 7,700 yards. So she long. Lots of it's quite flat, but there's lots of water. So
How Tong?
there's don't back him.
No.
But it's quite exposed as well. So there's the wind's going to play up. So which is it can make it quite tricky. They did play events here probably 8-9 years ago before Liv kind of got into it. This is where I think Rory infamously lobbed his 3-iron straight in the middle of the pond, and then Trumpy had to go and get the diver to go and scoop it out, and they pulled it up, and it's in the foyer of the golf club, so it can get under the player's skin. So there's quite a few bunkers. The fairways are quite wide, but they've got thick Bermuda rough everywhere. So it's if you're off the fairway, it can play quite tricky, hard to control the spin. I'm sure the greens will be baked out. But there's some signature holes that we need to know apparently. So the first is a 600-yard par 5. So just a little gentle handshake to get you going. The 15th is an island-style par 3. So it's got a peninsula green with water surrounding most of the target. So that's pretty cool. And then 18 is the 470-yard dogleg par 4. So
Christ.
all down the left is water, and then all down the right is like palm trees. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I think Patrick Reed was one of the guys. He hit
Stuck
it
in
kind
there.
of through, and then I had to go through palm trees. It's quite a.
Didn't he get one stuck in there? And he's like, yeah, that's my ball up there.
I think that was
And they didn't
Dubai,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm sure it could happen again. So that's kind of the overview of this week. So it's going to probably play. I don't know what the strokes gain data shows, but I'm going to say it's going to be heavily
Yeah,
tipped
it's
towards the long game.
the little
off
graph
the-
has just got a massive big spike up on driving distance because it's a bomber. You gotta hit it far.
Aldridge Potgate has a chance, you
Wow.
reckon? The big fella.
Minwoo.
If he's playing, you'll
Minmo?
have to listen to the next section to find
Yes.
out.
Over to you, Seymour, who's going to preview the field for us. Who is playing and who are the hitters to look out for?
Righto. Well, who got in? So we've got this thing called the Aon Next 10 and then the Aon Swing 5.
This is a signature event. Did anyone
this
say
is,
that?
Yeah, this is a SIG.
20 Schmill.
And you know what? I'm excited about a SIG being at somewhere newish, like we used to play here up until 2014. From 2014 through to in the 20s sometime. And then sponsors wouldn't sponsor it, whether that was because it was a Trump thing or not. But in 2016, they stopped playing it. So we got the Aon Swing 5. So Ricky Castillo, David Lipsky, Alex Smalley, Matt Wallace, Chandler Blanchett have all been allowed to come in. The next 10 are the guys that are next up on the list, which is Min Woo, Jake Knapp, Gary Woodland, Nico Echegaviria, Rio Hatsatune, Sahith, Nikolai Højgaard, Adam Scott, Yelamanjaru, and Pat Rogers. We've got a couple of sponsors exemptions, which again is still pretty queer for this type of event. Joel Damon, Max Grazeman, and then people that are high enough on the current FedEx Cup points list, which is Cootie Pearson.
Cootie.
Yep, Pearson Cootie, the other one. Jordan Spieth, Matt McCarty, Austin Smotherman, Aldrich.
Spath.
Potgieter.
Smotherman.
Andrew Putnam, Michael Thornbjornsson, and Max Homer. Other than that, it's all your guys that won it on the top 50 from last year's FedEx Cup. Of course, Alex Fitzpatrick was added in on Monday after he accepted his PGA Tour card. And then we've had a late WD in Patrick Cantlay, which is why Michael Thornbjornsson got in.
Oh, he was first reserve.
Yep. So yeah, it's a star-studded field. The
There's
last
a few missing still, though, isn't there? No Rory.
No Rory.
Yeah.
That's a second sig in a row. He's passed
Xander?
up.
Is Xander playing?
Xander's not.
No Xander?
No Xander.
No wonder Kentlay's not playing. Bum buddies.
Then I guess just before we move into Kingy's piece on who's going to win it and whatnot, who was the last winner of this event in 2016?
Mark Leishman.
Is it Mark Leishman?
No.
Fuck. Is it higher or lower?
Was it Rory?
Nope.
Back in 2016? No.
Nope.
2016
No idea.
Cadillac Championship. I'm thinking
No,
of
it wasn't Cadillac. It was something else then.
What was it?
Not the Cadillac.
Interesting. Jordan Spieth.
No. Adam Scott.
Was it?
Scotty.
2016.
Well, with 189 ball speed, he could,
Got the W.
he could heavily feature as well.
So of the players that have played a minimum of 4 rounds since 2014, Adam Scott tops the strokes gained.
Say
by-
Scroats?
I was gonna
Scroats.
say
Scroats. It's like Scroats
He
gained.
does
Yep.
have a big
He
old
does.
scrote.
He does
Strokes
gain
gained.
scrotes on the field.
2.9, and the next closest is HG with 2, Harris English. So he's
up there.
the best in the field at this course last time they played, which was 10 years ago. So he's only got better since then as well. So
Like
read,
a-
read,
Take from that what you will.
read into that what you will.
You could touch the bottom of a skirting glass, couldn't it, Scotty? Surely.
George Gregan.
What is
Greg.
his scrote or his?
Yeah. Yes.
Both.
Yeah, both. I don't think there's too much difference. Who is going to win though, King Man? Who is the smart man betting on?
Well, the smart man, that's not me, but the betting favourite is Scotty Chef paying $3.75, pushing out to Cammy Young, second favourite at $12. So big gap between the two. So obviously Chef, hot favourite. We got Corin Morikawa at $20. Got her up at 26. We got Knapp and Mingwoo at 26 as well. That's Mingwoo from Sunnybank. Other Aussies in the field, you mentioned Adam Scott, he's paying $34. J-Day's paying $71 as well. So we do have a sure thing with Adam King. We are at the Cadillac Championship. We have 2 bets. We're actually going to jump on Adam Scott, funnily enough, for the top Aussie. He's paying $2.60, which is more than double your money. So I think that's a fair bet. You happy with that? Over Mingers and J-Day. So that's your first bet. I've got a top 20 multi. We're back into the top 20 multis again. So I've got
Bread and butter.
I've got the favourite, the betting favourite, Scotty Chef. That was probably only paying $1.08, I think, for the top 20, but that's all right. We're going to pair it up with Cammy Young, obviously powerful hitter, quite precise as well. And I'm banking on the win to get up on the weekend and Tommy Ladd to just hit that little sawn off 7-iron, 120 metres. So bracing for the win there. Paying $2.94, but manager Schneiderl power play 9-cent power play up to $3.03.
Okay.
3-man top 20.
Triple your money, triple your fun.
Exactly right.
Do it.
Wow. It's good. I like that from you.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows?
We'll see. Confidence all-time high. Loving it. Let us know who you think is going to win. We love hearing from you blokes and girls out there. Jump onto the DMs and either pay Kingy out or maybe help him out. Maybe be more constructive in your feedback, all right? Because we're sick of the abuse he's copping, and it's about time he saw some green shoots come through from all his hard work.
I'm coming off a win too.
Did I-
Just quietly?
Did I see that you have 85 followers?
Yep.
That's wild.
Yeah, well, I think there's one person that actually follows my bets though.
That's
And it
actually
has paid off. Was that you?
no. That's because that's why we're having a financial crisis. I guess.
It's your fault.
House. Anything else on the Cadillac, boys, or any other reviews before we take a little break and move on to the back nine?
I'm hoping it's
Previews.
going to be quite an interesting event. I think with it being off the calendar for 10 years, with the exception of it being at Live, like I think it's always that's why Leash won, because he won it in Live
Last year at Duval. Yeah, sorry. Yep.
So
That's why.
that's why.
So he wasn't wrong.
No, the last person was Leash.
No.
But yeah, I think it's going to hopefully be an interesting event. Hopefully the wind gets up.
I'm excited to watch it. Like, it's a hard course. Everyone knows it. We're talking about it being hard. We've got the best players in the world on a hard course. Sure.
Wind up.
Sign me up.
Rough up.
Sign me up for that shit.
Scenes, cinema.
I wonder if they've got an over-under for the winning score.
I don't
That would be
think,
an
I
interesting...
don't think Sportsbet do, but if you go to one of their competitors, no doubt you'll be able to find something.
I'd be interested to know what the difference in conditioning is and how the course setup is going to play compared to when it was played at Live and when it's going to be played this time, to see if we can get a gauge on how good the players are, because this will be the first time the tournaments are played at the same course.
Sort of compare the pairs.
Well, yeah, compare scores over, I think it would have only been 3 rounds, and see how they go.
Past performance is not
Yeah.
an indication.
No.
Conditions will be a different story though. Like PGA Tour, I imagine, set it up a little bit tougher than Live would.
Well,
What
you'd be
about
interested-
Chapultepec?
Yeah,
PJ played at Chapultepec.
yep. But that's a long time ago. I was thinking 2016 was the last time
Oh,
PGA Tour were
Yeah.
at this one, the Blue Meanie, which is the Commodore, not the Blue Monster, which is the golf course. So I was interested to know how much golf technology has changed in the last, and how much people have developed in 10 years, to see whether they're like, oh, this isn't actually not a hard course anymore. But
And whether that course has been adapted as a result of
whether a hard course just can survive, because it's hard. It is long as well, though.
Yeah.
Giggity. There is...
It'd be cool to see one of those Iris, the Goo Goo Dolls, like, hey, what were you like in the 2016s? And it's
Yeah.
like, give up forever. It just like flashes back to Scotty. Just
win that. That'd be cool. Speaking
You
of
put that together on socials, mate. That'd be
done
great.
previews,
I'll sing over the top.
speaking of previews, obviously the second event that's getting played this weekend is the 45th GS Caltex Maekyong Open Golf Championship in Namseol Country Club, Korea.
Of course.
I understood 3 of the words you said.
We've got
Caltex.
a host of players, household names over there: Nick Vogt, Kevin Wan, Chase Koepka. Along with a good mate of mine, Dongmin Lee, who is
Donga.
teeing it up. So very excited to
Ding dong.
tune in Seongnam Sea in Korea.
Korea. Is that good? Like, this is a serious question. Is that a good time for us to watch? Like, are we on par with Korea, like, time-wise?
I don't know.
We'd be a few hours in front.
So it is. It's 9. Yeah, like 12 hours in front. So it's 9 in the morning over there now. So it'll be.
Yeah, so it'll be okay.
Nighttime golf. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Watch a little bit of it. The DP World Tour is
Have a
at
couple
the
of creamies.
Turkish Airline Open this week as well. So last week's winner on the tour, Bernd Wiesberger, has headed across there.
Winner actually gets hair plugs and new teeth as well.
We've got Dan Bradbury,
Yes.
Dylan Fratelli's over, Mika's there. I believe Dingers is over there as well.
Can you give me an
as,
entry form?
entry form. Sure. As well as Tapio Polkinen. So looking forward to seeing what sort of headwear he's got on this weekend.
Concise as always. We love that from you, Simu. Tell us who you think's going to win that particular event. I can't remember the name of. Flick us an email. Flick us a DM. Love hearing from you. Anything else before we wrap up the front nine, fellas? Pretty good. Well, stay with us. We've got a bit of rugby league action, bit of Steamer and Bunty Hunter, and what you've all been waiting for, some PLP Cup info and dates. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this. G'day everyone, welcome back to the Preferred Lives podcast. You've joined us at halfway, which is The Turn, brought to you by our mates at Crush Organics. Go to crushproducts.com, use the code PLP, get 40% off your order. It supports them, it supports us, and it's going to support you in your golf game, your sleep game, your central nervous game. It's important to stay on top of all those things. So crushproducts.com, link in the show notes, use code PLP, get 40% off. Now it's time for this. Rugby's Rugby League, proudly brought to you by no one because he hasn't fronted up any money. Supercoach and tipping, boys. Let's start with the Supercoach side of things. I had a rough week, boys. I was predicted 1,500 for the third week in a row, and the Dolphins boys and Jackson Purdue from the Cowboys let me down. Didn't crack 40 points, so I ended up getting the L to Cambino's Albinos, which wasn't very good for me. So I've dropped down to 12th. But I've made a couple of changes, brought in a couple of studs, and changed my captains around a bit. And I'm expecting some pretty good things, boys.
I bought
How'd
in Kick-Out, and he dislocated his shoulder in the 12th minute or something. So I got 12 points, I think, for him.
Pec injury.
Pec, was it?
Yeah, he's
in the
out
end?
again this week.
King's curse.
That's right. I subbed him straight away.
Right.
We're good to go. But yeah, I don't think. I think you and I went head to head. Did we say that? I got you by a couple hundred points with the DNP on there, and Kick-Out's 12 valuable points for us. So
Mitch, you were saying you got $1 million in the bank.
I did. I had 400.
What did you spend it on?
I had 430 left. I made a couple of trades last week, and then it was kind of like I needed to kind of save up to buy this player, and then I had a little bit left over. And so I think I traded Riley Smith for Harry Grant. And
Wow.
then I traded.
That's a pretty big upgrade.
Yeah. And I also traded Max King for Pat Carrigan.
That's a good one.
That's good.
And I've still got 175,000 left. So we'll make a few tough
tweaks.
decisions later in the season. Come Origin time, probably.
I've got
Still-
$5,000 left.
I've still got Macassini in my centres and
He gone.
wings, and he's gone. And I've got 3 Dragons players who have all got the bye.
Dragons players.
I had Val Holmes, 2, and Fale.
He's a funny looking fellow. He's
But
Oh,
two scored me 90 points last week.
two I've got. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the only Dragons player I've got. Yeah,
I need to get rid of Val Holmes because he's just under-delivered massively.
big time. Simwu, how'd you go, mate?
I beat the G Trains team.
Pezza.
It was my first win in 4 rounds, so I'm now 3-5. Started off good, but then just had a bit of a falling over. So I've had Sua Falongo as my captain for a fair amount of time, and it's just starting to wear thin that the Storm are not playing that good. So he's still my highest averaging player on my team at 96 points or something. So he's still got a bit of value in, but
Worth keeping.
we just need to play better as a team. So I got the Middies Killers this week.
Monsters.
He's monsters.
Middies Monsters this week. Who it's a bit of a who cares cup, 14th versus 15th. So looking forward to battling it out there, the Poo Flingers Cup. So we'll see how we
Real
go.
slinger from way back.
Yeah.
Any exciting trade-ins? Anyone got an eye on someone other than you, Mitch? You've heard yours.
I did. I think I got rid of a couple of guys. I used up both of my trades already. I bought in Tanner Boyd as my halfback. Got rid of the Melbourne halfback, who's been dropped, I believe.
Jerome Hughes.
Jerome.
He's out. Yeah.
So we got Tanner Boyd in, and then we also swapped in a front row forward, I believe, maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly. We put Kale Ero. I had him on the bench last week, and he got 128 points. So
That stings. isn't it?
we had someone else anyway, so we swapped him in. So we're looking good this week. Our projected is a lot better than it has been.
What about you, King Man? Any exciting trade-ins for the Kick Man?
Yeah, I can't remember. I did it. My phone's sitting over there doing some recording at the moment.
Roger.
Kick-Out went out. I got a decent one because I had a bit of cash sitting. I had like 40, 50 grand as well. So maybe I think I had Angus Crichton in already.
Like a Fine Fuiaki or a...
Don't know. I can't remember. Maybe Herbie Farnsworth. No, would have been worth too much.
Yeah, it is expensive.
Can't remember.
Expensive.
I'll write it down next time. Sorry.
Roger, my move to captain James Tedesco paid off, which was good. I was happy with that. Other than that, steady she goes. Predicted's looking good for this week.
Oh, I had to get rid of Buller as well because he didn't make the team for some reason. Or no, is he injured? Buller?
Jareem.
Jareem.
Yeah, he's not playing.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not playing, but he was my flex, and
Must have done
he's been getting me
something.
some
Yeah, he's
points.
been
So yeah, I just subbed him out and brought someone else in for him as well. So yeah, a couple of big trades this week. I had a bit of cash in the bank as well. So
Been saving up for a rainy day. I like it.
yeah, just fluking my way through it. Me and ChatGPT, just doing our thing.
AI till you die. Love that. Let's jump over to the tipping landscape and just see how things are rolling there. Simu, have you got the tipping ladder up there?
No, I'm doing my tips actually. Hang on, let me
Just do your tips there. Oh, it's a good time for
I've
it.
unsubmitted them. I'll go back out. Let's have a look at the tipping. So I dropped down 2 positions, so that's really all we need to know. But other than that, Mick Johnson and the Resonator. Oh, this is why Nick wanted to talk about tipping. The Resonator. Perfect round. So
Shout out
that's,
to Mick as well.
that's
He,
10 big ones for a perfect round.
I got a message from Mick on the Sunday game. And he's like, mate, I don't usually say this, but I want Manly to win. And if Manly wins, you and me get a perfect round. I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I'm going to cheer on Manly. Like, I was riding them home too, so it was pretty cool.
Okay, that's good. Well, Ingoldsby Raiders still got a 4-shot lead over Jergsey, and Mick Johnson and Clifton Butch who are all on 40. Lachlan H and the Resonator on 39. A bunch of guys on 37, including Harry Potsmoker and Carlos. And then Ushi is the best of the potty guys on 35,
Outside of Reese.
outside of Reese, who's well up the top there.
I jumped from 12th to 6th with that 10-pointer. That's
Yeah.
big jumps.
I'm sitting on 33 points. I've dropped down. I think I tipped 5, so that was pretty hard. It was an easier week than it has been.
Your St George tip didn't go down that well. I've
I've been tipping St George and Melbourne for the last couple of weeks, and it's just not working for me. So look for me to tip them again this week, because if I change now,
They'll win and
yeah,
you'll kick
they'll win.
yourself. Yeah, absolutely.
Kingy and Middy's coming in DFL on our pod group, but we've also got Dan, who didn't do his tips again this week.
Dan,
Thank goodness, because I was bringing up the rear.
How'd Rowie go?
Rowie got 2 right this week, so
Rowe was riding home a few teams on the weekend.
he was. Unfortunately, he tipped the Titans on every match. I don't know how he did it, but he's just that keen on the Titans. He tipped them to win.
They had the bye, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't score you many points from
Exactly.
from Rohan there. Matches looking forward to this week, just while we're on the last bit of rugby league chat, I promise. Broncos, Roosters.
Yeah.
Match of the round,
Saturday night,
Saturday night.
Allianz or whatever the Gaylord
Yeah,
Stadium
one
is.
of them. What is it?
Engagement party Saturday night. I'll have to find a TV.
Nick Politis fucking stadium.
Did you see that he bought the world's fastest production car? Some Chinese
BYD.
thing.
Is it a BYD actual?
It's the world's fastest car at the moment.
Meow.
Yep. No.
Was that
Okay.
a golf?
Doesn't make any sound. It's electric.
I can't wait till they start making golf clubs. It's going to be awesome.
That's what it sounds like.
Let's.
Bulldogs Cows Thursday night. It'll be good. Bulldogs are on a bit of a bad stretch at the moment, and Cows have been playing pretty good. So that'll be interesting to see whether the Bulldogs can do that at home at a core. Finn Storm again. This is 12th versus 16th. Who would have thought that at the start of the year?
Not me.
Real Poo Flingers Cup. Titans Raiders. That'll be decent. Titans coming off an L, but they're 13th. They're one spot above the Raiders at the moment, so that'll be interesting. Waz Eels. Probably not going to watch that. Roosters Bronx.
That's a banger. That's the one.
That is the one for the match of the round. Knights Rabbitohs, Sharks Tigers.
Nice rabbits would be good.
Pogger's back, yeah.
Yeah, Pongia is
Ponga's
back.
back. Signed an upgrade.
Yeah, he did sign an upgrade.
2030.
Extension, yeah.
Yeah, 2030.
Sharks and Jerome Luai's current team, not his future team, and Panthers Seagulls to round it out. I think that's probably the second
Yeah, probably. On
match of the
form.
round. So we got Panthers coming off 2 wins and the Seagulls 4 on the trot, playing a bit of Fosball. So,
Long live Fosball.
and the Dargans getting their first points of the season.
Geez, they've been longing for that. I'm happy to mention the rugby league to our fearless captain, Big Pete. and just his head dropped. Like he's been a long time Dragon supporter, and just
I was on the tee when you mentioned it.
yeah, it's like you sucked the air out of the room. The poor bugger, he's been going through it. So
I played.
kind of hope they turn around for him.
I played golf on Saturday with Ken Glover, who was wearing his Bulldogs hat, and he was very sad when we started talking about the football. Unfortunately,
Yeah, we get that. Let's switch things back into the golf space and talk to you about our Steamer and Bunty Hunter of the Week, brought to you by our mates at Set Interiors. Yesterday was co-owner Abby's birthday, so a big happy birthday to Abs for yesterday. But give Connor a ring for any of your interior needs for your sheeting, plastering, installation, all that sort of good stuff. I'll put his details in the show notes. Give them guys a call. What do we have for Steamer and Bunty Hunter this week, lads? Anything sort of catch your eye? Anything cool?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a steamer from my golf round on Saturday.
Do tell.
So last couple of rounds, I've taken driver to 16 because all the cool kids do it. So learning from the best, I've tried to start hitting driver there to get it as far as I can down and see how it goes. It paid off last time. I hit this really nice fade, and it was fading a lot, and it ended up about 30 metres off the green in the centre of the fairway, which was good. This time it looked like it started to fade, and it was fading, but it must have just got like a straight bounce on the fairway, and it bounced across the...
Hey!
Okay. Bounced across the gravel path and ended up just on the left-hand side of that, just past the big tree on the corner there. So if anyone is familiar with the 16th and the 2nd, how they intersect at Middle Ridge, that area on the left-hand side of the path is horrible. It's like hard roads grass and leaves from the tree. So it's a really tricky, as I found out, spot to try and pitch under the tree up onto the green with a raised,
To an elevated green too, yeah.
green that's about 2.5 meters tall. So I flubbed it, and it hit the side of the bank and rolled down. And I ended up where all the foot traffic is. So another really hard, tight lie, which I bladed over the green and ended up near the ladies' tee on 11. So yeah, ended up with a double on that one, which wasn't very fun considering I thought I'd be pretty cool and hit my driver down there, and for all intents and purposes, it looked fantastic for all of one stroke.
It was good until it wasn't.
Then it fell apart. So, bit of a steamer. I may or may not take a different approach to that this Saturday and Monday.
Nah, keep ripping, brah. Just keep
Maybe.
up, brah. Just keep in her.
Yeah,
It's 50-50 so far, mate. One good, one not so good.
You're right. You're right.
What does golf stats say? Golfing stats
Yeah, well,
say.
I'm going to have a look at that, actually. Have a look at my stats and see, from when I started hitting driver on that hole, how does it go? So I'll do that.
Yeah, do a deep dive.
Yep.
I also had a bit of a steamer for my round. I did one of the commentators' curses. Being Kingy came off pretty strong 6th hole, doing some good thing. I think I ended up par, and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling good. And then we get over to 7 and just got a bit Yankee. I thought, I reckon I've cleared the water. No, it's good. It's good. I was real confident. I'm not going to drop one. Hit it well enough. We could see this little bastard just it's hit the bank and roll back in because it's like right up against the wall. You could see it because I put the little triple tracks, and it was just at that part that's too deep. Like you can't scoop it. So I'm just sitting there in my brand new Chrome Tour at the bottom of the lake. I had to kiss goodbye just after I was... man, I'm feeling pretty good. Like I'm striking it. Like I'm starting to find a grip. Oh no, fuck.
You went up and down from the drop zone though, for a bogey.
It was pretty tight. Yeah. Ended up, going back and hit one to this far.
Got that, yeah.
I hold the putt. So it was okay, but not.
That's
not
good size, yeah.
Kingman, you got a steamer or a bunter?
I got a Bunty Hunter of the Week just from today, and being the only Bunty so far, Buntai. It's qualified for Bunty Hunter of the Week. So as I mentioned earlier, I had T-Mac up here. We're on the 6th, so little dog leg right par. Not little, it's relatively long. I think it's index 3 or 4 or something at the moment, isn't it? T-Mac steps up, pumped his drive just down the left-hand side, started to fade back a little, caught the trees, about 150 out, dropped down with it. Oh, we'll find it, mate. You'll be right there. So we drive down and we spot this thing right next to a tree, blocking out his right-handed swing stance. So he goes, oh, well, just turn the club upside down and I'll try and... I said, no, hit it left-handed, mate, but use the back of the club. Oh, righto. So he gets his 4-iron out, backhands it, scoots up past the ducks, into the rough on the left-hand side there. Had about 100 metres in. Not too bad. Pumps his pitch and wedge to a red flag, 8 foot, drops in the putt. Easy putt. With a
backhand fucking
well,
from
it's
the shit.
A left-handed back of the 4-iron thing. Yeah. And then rolled in this 8-footer. Absolutely. Like, didn't even blink at it.
Just went, yeah, that's just what I do.
It was a decent booty hunter of the week.
Shot T-Mac. I like that.
For 3 points too, I think he got. Yeah.
Fuck.
Never a doubt.
There's nothing he can't do. Mitchell, you got a steamer or a booty hunter?
No, it was
You've
just
been
what,
too busy doing other stuff, you little devil, you little cheeky bugger.
it was just what Simwu sent earlier in our content chat earlier today. That post from Reddit was the general discussion thing about the 11 handicap struggling to break into the 10 and into the single digits. This is kind of my steamer because of the way that he kind of goes about it. I think you said that the comments were ripping him a new one, Simwu.
I'll talk about them after you explain it.
So the post was, I'm playing a lot of golf, but I didn't start until I was in my 20s. I'm finding if I don't play every other day, I just can't improve or maintain. Even at the top of my game, I don't understand how anyone can be a scratch golfer unless you were trained like Tiger Woods by your parents as a youth. It's such a hard game. One bad lie or bad bounce turns a birdie par opportunity into a bogey or double every time. One inconsistent green speed turns a birdie into a bogey just like that. I play 100% by the book and consider myself very good. I just don't know what else I can do to get better at this point. Or are most single digits just cheating?
Yikes.
I think that's just the worst mindset that you could have to play golf. That you deserve every good bounce and every good break. Like, that is golf. By the sounds of it, you're just not that good. You're not good enough to be a single digit. If I was to ask you, like, how many of you guys solely rely on getting good bounces and good breaks to have the score that you shoot? Like, it's skill based. Like, obviously you're going to get good breaks and bad breaks, but that's just golf.
And there is element of luck. Like, if I'm shooting a 300 or 400 round, it's not like my everyday rounds. Things go your way.
Absolutely.
And yes, you've still got to
Members
get
bounce.
the club face in the right position. You got to put the putts rolling.
Absolutely.
You got to nip and tuck. Like, but yeah, you can't. Like, even just to shoot your handicap as a scratch handicapper, like, things have to work for you. But you put the work in, and the expectation is that.
Absolutely. But, like, it sounds like this bloke who's put this into that Reddit thread, you're obviously not getting lessons, because if you're playing every other day or practicing, you're obviously not doing the right things to improve, because if you're playing 3 or 4 times a week, you should be much better than an 11 marker if you're doing the right things. So that's my opinion on it. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way pretty.
Yeah, no, I
You were
agree.
fired up.
Like, it's just a shit mindset. Like, just be better. Obviously, not that good. Just be better and do the right things. If you want to get better,
Put the work in.
put the work in.
So
Mindset's also a big one. Simwu sent me some stuff on managing expectations not too long ago when I was having some Menti B issues, and it's sort of changed. Not my entire outlook. I still have a little bit of the shits here and there, but just like when you manage expectations and you put yourself in a good frame of mind, be surprised how much that translates. Like, yeah, you can still play bad, but you don't have to have a bad time while you're playing bad. It makes it when you do play good. Like, I had flashes of good and bad over the weekend, but I don't think I changed too much in between. Like, as far as my demeanor went, like, it was very still. Oh, well, fuck, I had a birdie putt and missed. Oh, well, big deal. Or fuck, that was for double. How good. Like, once you get that sort of thing, I find my improvement has coincided a lot with my mindset and my prep and those expectations. A lot of that's come from that side of things. So it's not just I practice 3 times a week and play twice on a weekend. Like, there is more to it than just that side of things as well.
I don't think we should attach enjoyment with score. Like, the score should be
2 separate things.
It should be very different. Like, if you have a great day, obviously you're going to have a lot of fun. But like, even if you have a bad day on the golf course, score wise, it shouldn't affect how you actually enjoy the day. Like, the amount of times that I've gone out and played with you guys and had a couple over par and been like, in my own head going, that's terrible. Like, you've played absolutely shit house. But I'm like, I never want this day to end because I'm having such a fat time. Like,
Don't blame it on the sunshine.
yeah, like, it's just a really good time. And I think when you can just, you're able to, what is it, is that disassociate? Is that a word? Like, if you can,
That's what
do
I'm
that,
doing now.
I think your game will improve massively. Simu?
My favourite comment underneath, obviously he got torn to shreds because it's a very stupid thing to say on one of the biggest golf forums on the planet. So someone copied his bit at the end that said, "Are most single digits cheating?" And he put, "Yes, everyone better than you is cheating." Got the most upvotes out of everything on there. And then another guy replied to him and said, "I can't believe I was here on the day this bloke that learnt that he was the best golfer to ever live and anyone better than him was cheating." So he actually had to backtrack and put an edit in his original post. Got lots of replies, not understanding my context. I belong to a club and I'm beating every high single-digit golfer in money games. And then in casual rounds, I see them cheat, like take mulligans, not logging bad scores, playing white stakes like red, live clean place, moving off routes, etc. I just don't think in my experience, these are all true single digits that are working adults like me who didn't grow up playing and only play a couple times a week. So he's backtracked and is like, "Oh, no, I'm actually seeing some guys cheat." So they're trying to change the story a little bit and change his tune. But definitely, like, every second comment was like, sounds like course management, bro. Like, if you really are, finding yourself in these bad luck situations all the time, you need to change the way that you're managing the course because you're taking too many risks. So,
Not many bad lies in the middle of the fairway.
correct. Yes.
That's a good chat. I like that from you.
It's like whenever somebody complains about bunkers or rough or
Don't put it in
trees,
there.
it's like, well, don't
Don't hit it there,
you're
mate.
the one that hit it there. It's your problem.
There
It's
wasn't
not,
enough sand in the bunker.
it's a hazard.
Get it on the green.
It's a hazard.
Yeah. It's not meant to be easy.
No.
Getting punished for hitting bad shots, who would have thought it? Any other steamers or bunties, lads? I know, we might move on to a bit of PLP Cup. The news everyone's been waiting for. We've been dying to tell you this. We've had it in the works for a while. We've got some dates locked in. So stand by your phones and your emails and get everything ready to go. If you're a member of the Discord, you would have received this on Wednesday night when we're recording. If you're just hearing this now, I suggest jump in fast because I've got no doubt we've already started to fill spots. So dates, we're doing a Friday, Saturday run, the first Friday and Saturday in October, which will be the 2nd and the 3rd. What we've done, we've put pricing very similar to what we did last year, but we've upped it, I think, by about $5 or $10. And the reason for that is because we are going to give you a little gift for coming along this year, which is going to be pretty cool. We've got some exciting news in the auction space as well. We can't sort of give out too much info yet, but there's going to be some very interesting things happening in the Calcutta. Speaking of, we are opening up some spots. If you'd like to sponsor the Calcutta or the bar that will be in the function room where we will be, you're quite welcome to do so. We'd love to plug your business and we'd love to help you out in any way we can in that aspect. Just flick us an email at info@preferredliesgolf.com. We'd love to talk to you more about potentially jumping on board. But the dates, lads, the 2nd and the 3rd of October. We're still working with some partners on getting a bus to go down. So cost-wise, we're looking at, I think we settled on $330 per person. So what that's going to mean, you need to get a team list into us. So you need to nominate a team captain, a team name, and a team contact. So just your email address. You need to get that into me at info@preferredliesgolf. That's going to be the best way to get it done, is to get that email in. I'll be checking those first before we go through any of the DMs and anything like that. It's all going to be email based. then reply to your email with all the bank details. And once the funds hit the account, we'll send you back a confirmation to let you know if you're in or out based on when the money hits, basically. So,
Let you know you're in. You're not out. If you're paying money.
well, if there's too many spots, you might miss out. So, getting quick, that's going to be your best bet. But yeah, dates 2nd and 3rd.
So just to speak about that in layman's terms, that is the October long weekend for those who want to speak about it like that. So it's the Friday and the Saturday. So
King's
it's-
birthday for
yep,
Queensland,
King's
Labor
birthday
Day
for Queensland.
for everywhere else.
So that is also NRL Grand Final weekend, but that's
Yeah.
a Sunday. So imagine this. Picture this, if you will, Nick. Close your eyes. Think about this. Have a fat time for 2 days at the PLP weekend, and then go home and watch the NRL Grand Final and recover.
Watch
I
the
was-
doggies play
I
the
was,
Storm.
I was waiting for you to go watch the Broncos go back to back.
Well, I just don't want to be too much of a Debbie Downer for the people in this room that aren't going to make the finals. But anyway. Which is all of you. Ha! Sake!
It's good. It's good. That sounds like a pretty fucking good weekend.
It does. It does. I'm very excited for it.
We might keep receipts on that little chat just then, I think.
Wouldn't it be funny? I got a shout out.
Hit us with it.
Riley signed up to Surfers Paradise Golf Club last week. First comp, teamed up with an old codger apparently. Riley had 2 or 3 under the back 9 in a 4-ball best ball, and he and his partner teamed up for 49 points and won the comp.
Jesus.
So one from one.
What handicap they give him?
I think he's on 10 or 11 or something like that.
Yeah, that doesn't check out.
there, young
So-
fella.
He's not playing any footy, I don't think. So I think he's trying to funnel that competitiveness and passion into golf. So the
The 2-time.
We're
two-time.
Coming
we're
for
in
the
trouble.
3-time.
He started early. We are in trouble.
his handicap might actually resemble
Yeah.
what it's supposed to, maybe.
Maybe it won't.
Carl's-
Or he's just gonna be a tour player.
Exactly.
But like he does have to be in a cart with Daddy D this year, feeding him piss.
That is correct. That
And,
was the stipulation.
I
Yeah.
think we are going to have rules around you're only allowed to say no to Teddy Dunbar twice throughout the whole round. So there could be an effect there.
You're
There could
allowed to
be.
say no to him?
Yeah, it's only a new rule that's been brought in based on some research we did last year of some blokes'
Sim wounded.
eyes in the back of their skull come Sunday. So jump on board, get in, get registered, and if you're in the Bunny Hunters, you would have already known about it, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to it, boys. I'm starting to froth already, and we're still a few months out. So, yeah, we are going to get that function room again, and we're going to set it up a little bit better. We're going to have a bar in there, some tables, some chairs. We'll run a couple of exciting Calcutta events and a few other little bits and pieces we got planned that you'll have to wait and see. But if you need any info, shoot us an email, info@preferredliesgolf.com. That's going to be the best way to do it, please. Signing off, fellas. We've had a pretty good night tonight. Anything else we want to have a chat about?
Big weekend for you guys, Kingy, out at Warwick. Like you said in the start of the episode. So
Must win.
and convincingly. And
Yeah, I think-
or City to lose at home against Kabbalah.
Yeah, which is highly unlikely. So let's obviously we want to hold our own fate in our own hands, do what we can.
it.
If we get the win and we win well, it doesn't really matter then what happens at City. So yeah, we'll see. We dropped the bag last week, so it's on us really to pick it back up again. And we're taking a solid team out. It's going to be a rock solid team out there at Warwick. So looking
Early
forward to
start.
a nice early start. Drive out there, maybe have a couple of skewies afterwards with the boys, and
Good luck.
thanks.
I think Senior A is looking pretty likely for a final. It's up in the air whether it's going to be a home final or not.
Right.
And the juniors as well. So juniors going out to Gundy this weekend. So they're going out with the Senior A boys actually. So I
Hell of a
think
trip.
if it's Gundy and Ridge who are actually playing for a home final. So I think they're tied on points or 1 point behind Gundy. So if they win, they'll get a home final. So it's which is good. I think they might have won the pennant last year, so it'd be pretty cool to
Yeah,
see
it'd
if
be
they
cool
go
to
back
see.
to back. Yeah, very cool.
Righto. Well, we're going to wrap things up there. It's been a great show. Thank you for listening. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We appreciate everyone for coming along and jumping on board. Just a quick reminder again, if you are looking to promote your business and you want to jump on board and help us out at the PLP Cup, info at Preferred Lies Golf. For anything else you need, just let me know and I'll sort it for you. Always remember, if you can't get out of it, get into it, and don't put sugar in your coffee.
My hat's off to y'all. Thanks a lot.